Micron will have to watch its back as the competition for investor money heats up, because starting tomorrow, South Korean rival SK Hynix will start trading on the NASDAQ under the ticker SKHY. According to reports, the Asian chipmaker is planning a $26 billion listing of its American depositary receipts, priced at $149 a share. The listing is reportedly heavily oversubscribed. SK Hynix's listing adds another company with a market valuation of more than $1 trillion to the U.S. indexes and is set to be the biggest ADR offering in history. No surprise, traders are girding for what could be a wild day tomorrow. So let's go to trader Scott Bauer, who's on the floor of the CBOE. Scott, all this action from a volatile 48 hours in Micron. Oh, you're not at the CBOE. Okay, fine.
No,
all
I had,
this
I had to take
action
a day
in
off
Micron.
from all the activity.
Okay, yeah, because it's just too much, I know. You've got investors trying to muscle, their way through either to pick SK Hynix or something else, maybe both. You've got U.S. investors' portfolios waiting to add it, the extremes of the war in Iran. What's the biggest catalyst tomorrow when the opening bell rings?
Like you said, it's 7 times oversubscribed. And that $149 price that people are looking at right now, that's 1/10 basically of where it trades in Korea. So it's like a 10-to-1 ADR. I think what people are looking at is a little bit on the cautious side, even though it's oversubscribed. We just came off of SpaceX. We saw that massive rally right away, all the way up to like $225. Just the other day, it traded down near 145-ish or so. It is up today. So I think there's going to be, even though there's a lot of optimism for the IPO, I think there's going to be a lot of caution. And when these start to trade options, I really believe you're going to see a lot of put activity right away. In fact, Liz, this is insane. I've never seen this before. So there's Granite Shares is launching 2 ETFs that are going to start Monday. So not tomorrow, but Monday. One of them is a 2 times long ETF on this stock. One is a 2-time short ETF on this stock. That is how much anticipation there is for this IPO.
And you're talking about SK Hynix, right? Because we can't show you the chart yet because it hasn't happened. But can I just say, what do people learn, or what should they learn from SpaceX? Which, look, it priced at 135. It is still well above that at 153. But it had gone as high as more than $220 a share, a $2 trillion market cap, which it does not have anymore. It's more than $1 trillion, obviously. But people who bought on that first, second, or third day, they're out of a bit of money here.
They sure are. And, it really goes back to the old adage of don't get caught up with FOMO, right? If you're just a day trader, you're looking to make a couple bucks on one of these, fine, just play it that way. But if you are looking, longer term, I would hold off. I would wait till several weeks after this IPO to take a position.
Yep, good advice. Wait till things settle down because they can get crazy. Scott Bauer, thank you very, very much.